So let's get to that first game between the Raiders
Yes.
and the Houston Texans.
Who you got?
Connor Cook versus Brock Osweiler. There you see the numbers. Clearly, the numbers are heavily in favor of Brock Osweiler because Connor Cook is going to make the start. The first time in NFL history that a quarterback will make a start in a playoff game. But, hey, at least he doesn't have more interceptions than touchdowns like the Houston quarterback.
Well, at least he would have some experience throwing touchdowns.
Oh, he has one. In one game. That's not a bad ratio, right?
I would
that's why I'm going with Connor Cook.
16 over 1-1 going into the playoffs.
You would?
And I am.
Wow, well then I'm going to win this one because I'm going with Connor Cook. I think Connor Cook is going to be...
You haven't seen the kid play.
I know, very, very little. We've got talk about the smallest of sample sizes, what we saw last weekend. But what I like about him is that he has the better support staff, both in terms of the offensive line. There's no questioning that, right? The Raiders' offensive line versus the Texans' offensive line, right? I mean, we can be in agreement about that.
Yes, but the best offensive line in football is not going to stop a rookie quarterback from holding onto the ball too long.
Well, how do we know that?
Because that's what every rookie quarterback does. It's the biggest knock against rookie quarterbacks.
Well, that doesn't mean that that's going to be the case here. I mean, we don't know the game plan. It might be a lot of quick slant passes, quick shots to the outside on wide receivers like bubble screens. We might have a lot of handoffs. I can't imagine that they're going to have Connor Cook carry this game plan from start to finish without the help of, say, Latavius Murray, which, oh, by the way, I would recommend that you put into your daily fantasy lineup, or your fantasy lineup because of just that. I'd be a little concerned about Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree, and how many touches they're going to get because we don't know exactly how they're going to work this game plan. But I think this is going to be about trying to limit the mistakes, try to keep his confidence high, and try to let the defense for the Oakland Raiders, an outstanding defense, try to do their thing to Brock Osweiler and maybe just wait for him to throw it to them because we've seen that happen. 16 interceptions over a 16-game season.
Right.
He's due for at least one.
But at least he's thrown multiple touchdowns in the NFL, which is more than Connor Cook can say. Brock Osweiler is going to win this matchup, and he's going to win it with a tough defense and the fact that he was benched, so he's got a little bit of revenge on his mind.
There's a reason why he was benched, he was awful.
He did not play well, I agree, but he watched Tom Savage take over his starting role, and he had to stand on the sidelines with a clipboard. And you know how demeaning that is for a starting quarterback, especially that's making $72 million in the NFL.
So he needed to have that. So you're saying that a guy who's making $72 million, who played with Peyton Manning and the Super Bowl champions last year, but he played on that team last year. So he needed to step back and watch Tom Savage play so that he could be motivated to go out and win a playoff game. I got that.
I'm not saying
all right, you know what? I changed my vote. I'm going to go with Brock Osweiler too, because that convinced me.
I'm not saying I love the tactic of why he has to be convinced to play well. All I'm saying is it's going to convince him to play well because once you stand on the sideline with a clipboard and you see somebody else doing your job, it'll light a fire under you real quick. I'll tell you that much. And the fact that he has thrown a lot of picks, yes, is a downside. But I'm telling you, he's got the defense. And on the other side of the ball, I mean, this defense is going to attack Connor Cook. So it's going to help.
I agree with that.
It's going to help Brock Osweiler have a little bit of time. And as long as he takes his time and, really sees the field, goes with the game plan, I feel like Osweiler's going to pull us out. I feel like this is going to be a close game. But Osweiler's going to win it.